Welcome to Tuesday. Time is 6:19 p.m. This is the 4 hour. What you need to know about the 4 hour, that it is making higher high, higher lows. It is in an uptrend. Right, let me write it down here. 4 hour uptrend. This was the last week high that it broke. This high was put in by this low, and since then it kind of didn't break enough to call this a new high. It created a new high. So this is at present my protected area. So this would be B2. 4 hour swing, right? 4 hour swing. Okay, so we can, what we expect now is, one trade idea is that it comes into this POI and it goes up. This is one trade idea. Okay, so somewhere around here I expect. It is so much of lag. It's probably my mouse, I don't know. There it goes up. So let's look at the 15-minute time frame. On 15-minute the story is a little more complex because we were making higher high, higher low, higher high. This was the higher low. Okay, it's created a new higher high, and this was also deemed as new structure. So when this broke, 15 is in a bearish swing structure, right? So that means this is the 15 swing high, and we are expecting a lower high somewhere here from 15's perspective, and a lower low somewhere in this region where ideally will be my trade as well, right? And this is that I think protected area from 4 hour, which didn't really show. Oh, okay, it is so bottom, yeah, not there. So yeah, let me go back to 15. So at this point what we can say is that this is weak, right? This is no longer strong. This is targeted. Because of this move we say that, and for these shorts we want to be looking from here. Here we want to be looking for buys. So essentially what I want is price to do something like this, whatever, give us the buys, give us the sells, and then break this. This is what I am kind of thinking for the whole day, or probably, yeah, this will happen within a day. So it doesn't has to go how I think it should go, but yeah, it can do anything it wants to, I guess. But for now, this is what I'm looking at. And on the 15, if we want to go closer and have a look, we actually have given us a first green structure break, B3 green, so that is good. So we would like to see this run as inducement. So we can probably still look for shorts right here following the order flow. So something like this is possible. Let me just put an alert right here. Right, so another trade idea that comes to mind is that this goes here and breaks these lows essentially. So I'll change this. So whatever. I'll keep you posted. Should I say that right now? 1 minute, we can have a look at 1 minute, but it's too choppy right now. It's 6:25. So let's wait. Let's wait a little. This is the zone we're looking to short into. This is the current trade idea I have, and rest of the story is based on a little bit of 4-hour price action. Yeah, this expectation right here will be a war between 4-hour structure and 15-minute structure holding and saying that this should be a lower high, and 4-hour actually pushing in to make a new high. So that war will be fought here. This one is 4-hour supply stepping in, 4-hour demand. Yeah, but this is still targeted. So let's see what happens. Here I am at the 15. I haven't taken this trade, so I'm going to take this trade. This is the trade idea, straightforward. Looking to follow the order flow. That's it, right? Looking to follow the order flow. And at this point, the price is showing no remorse. Let's see the 1 minute. There was this move down, but now it has hit my refined POI, so that is good. But at this point we still don't have a signal, but I think we are pretty close to the top. So let's get here. If we want to put a market pending order, we can do that. Let me press market pending here. There it is. So the areas that I am looking on is somewhere here. Yeah. Open trade. Yeah, let's open trade. I don't think I have been filled yet, but the stop loss will be well, yeah, it is quite high. So am I filled yet? Let me have a look. No, I'm not filled yet. So let's see if I'll be filled. Okay, I am filled, as you can see. So let me do some paperwork and I will keep you updated soon. Okay, so here's the update. It continues to go up. Wasn't the best entry, so there it is. There it is. It has crossed it, so it's a loss. So here's an update. Let me show you the 15. This is what the 15 looks like. Okay, it did eventually play out. The trade idea almost played out. Um, yeah, for that this low needs to go. On the entry side, the only reason that I took the entry was the pin. Well, this is not a valid trend liquidity line. This is right. All the stop losses. Once this happened, I kind of tried it, got in, but this was the structure line, right? Let me show you that this one. So I should have ideally waited till something like this to happen, which would have kind of made sure that we are going down and try to get in these areas. Yeah, because this is the demand, this is the initial reaction, and yeah, so which is fine, entry with the same stop loss I guess would have worked. Almost similar stop loss, maybe a little more, but it's fine. So what else do we have here? Yeah, structure breaking to the downside. It came back up following the order flow, right? Following the order flow, creating the new swing points. Breaking the low again, finally. Took a lot of time to break it, but finally did break it. This almost seems like liquidity, but we are still anticipating okay, what are these? So these lows to go, and so that we can bring in our lower low and start talking about the highs, right? This is what we are looking for. Yeah, on the 1 minute. Okay, so that's that. I'm looking at the 15. Okay. What needs to be paid attention here is the false signals that the price has started to create, and the range kind of that it is forming. If you look at this thing, let me go, probably go this one to here, came up, showed that it wants to go up, but ended up breaking structure to the downside. Even here, this range, so yeah, it would be interesting to see what ends up happening, but what we think at this point is that this area is weak. And this area needs to go down before we establish a new lower low, and then look for buys. This is the trade idea, I think, present trade idea that I'll be trying to trade. This is the bare minimum we need to break. So the 15-minute is looking something like this, right? The 15-minute, and it might seem that it is reacting to these areas. And does my analysis tell me that it is fine? Let's look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour, I am banking on breaking of this area, right? And this POI is right here. Yeah, it could be even this one. Yeah, could be even this one. So yeah, if it fails from here, then it is coming down in these areas. But if it's somehow supported, you can look up. This green bar wasn't really a green bar, right? So it's probably a sweep. So let me mark it. So is this a selling opportunity, is what I'm asking myself. This is what 15 looks like. Came up and swept this one. Right, and it's going down, but this bar is really big. Should we think that this low is the low and we can expect higher prices from here, or this low continues to be weak and then it will go up? I think that this low continues to be weak. Even though this reaction, this is a good selling opportunity. So going, yeah, good selling opportunity, continues to go up. Okay, so it didn't just break this, it broke this as well. So that's something. This is the M15 structure, right? So if the price has to come down, I mean, these are good areas to be trading from. This is what I think. So if it wants to come up, clear up this liquidity, I won't mind it. Come into either this region or this region, I will not mind it at all. So this structure point is supposed to be strong, right? It's yeah. Or it should be, because on the 15 this is a flip. Yeah, this is a flip. Zone of sorts. So if the price comes into this region, we can look for shorts, but this time we will wait for the confirmation, something that breaks down, then probably try to get in rather than getting it on the push up. So let's see, let's keep an alert somewhere here. and then come back once this gets hit. So the idea would be to do something like this. So yes, here we are. It didn't really do what I expected it to. Didn't trigger my alert. On the 15, this move which was going up has been corrected. So yeah, it's going down. This was a possible entry, but I don't know how I would have gotten. Just no way to get in, I guess. The only way would have been a limit here, but which would have been risky, right? And the stop loss 5 pips would have been somewhere here. I guess that's the cost of doing business, but sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's fine. Yeah, I wish I would have made some money at least in either of these moves, but let's see what happens. It continues to happen. This is another break. Let me mark it right this way. This would have been a red break and a possible entry which is just gone now. All these false signals, right? All these are false signals. So let's see what happens next. We will react to it. We have a clear 15 image. We know we are going to form a lower low, and yeah, update this broke, so this has done its job. Let's see what happens here. I'm not gonna do anything right now. A steady recovery, as you can see. Didn't really expect. Definitely gonna buy here, right? Just doesn't work that way. It's okay. We'll wait, we'll wait. Nothing has happened. I think this was the valid buy that you can say I missed, obviously, but it was in the region. Whatever, let's call it whatever. Yeah, let's just call this. But yeah, this time I think that it can continue breaking up, and the reason for that is I don't think there's a good reason for that. Look at this move, look at this move. Right here. Looks like that this is a lower low. Oh wow. It's even responding to okay, so let's recap, right, where we are. Oh so it's nothing pretty much, but it does seem like this bottom is forming, and it will definitely test, or I should say these areas, which would turn out to be this area, right? Yeah, so that's fine. This is the area where it swept and kind of took me out. Yeah, I remember this. So is this the low? Like, that is what the question that we have to ask. Is this the lower low formed? Yeah, on the 15. Or we are yet to see another thing coming to these POIs, because this POI was never tapped. That'll be interesting. For now, I think going for buys right here on the 1 minute. wasn't that bad an idea. It was tremendous patience. You have to look at this, right? These are a bunch of false signals, we know that. Here's the first break. Then comes the, I would call these breaks, right? Yeah, if you want to call this one a break, then you didn't really get an entry, but here it looked perfect to buy. I can tell you that. Thought went through my head. It's just I didn't buy it for some reason. So pretty good. Okay, so what are we challenging? We are going to get some challenge from this region, right? But again, I'm not going to say that I'm going to trade this, right? I'm not trading this because this has kind of done its job. This could be a potential higher low, a lower low, and now we are heading towards these regions up here. So I'm not trading this, but this is just a 4-hour zone, which is just this, which is going to be retested, which is this line here is the 4-hour high. Okay, so you can expect the price to go till that point. And in fact I can follow the order flow here if it lets me, right? Let's say if I can follow the order flow till we still have 18-20 pips, right? If it comes down somewhere here, I would love to buy it. So that seems to be a trade plan for now, right? Yeah, because these are broken. What is this on 15? This thing, right? Yeah, this thing is 15 internal changing, right? Bunch of false signals here, and this is where it moved. So I think buys in regions like this totally makes sense. I'm not sure if this whole move will be corrected, because probably won't be corrected. So whatever. Okay. So let's keep looking, eh? So what I want to show here is that how things get imagined, right? So it is to be imagined how this is happening and how to expect. Okay, I don't know what I'm even saying. Would you believe this? So here it is, a couple of losses that I took 15-minute. Well, I knew that this area, I actually suspected that this could get swept, and it's finally come to this zone to make me a lower low and then go up. But the shots that I took were from here. They were within this area. I might have waited till the top of this zone, which would turn out to be this area, to take a shot, but yeah, it didn't just work out. For this one, I got stopped out right away, right? So there was nothing there. I was looking at this and then taking an entry. If I might have looked at this and then taken an entry, I might have been saved. But it's difficult to say. This was a better entry somewhere here, and that also will not have panned out because it just didn't go down. As you can see in the 15, it just picked and was ready to break these. All I did was drag it 2 pips from this high and took an entry. Whereas you can see, this is the supreme. Well, one might say, is there another entry available right here? But let's see, I'm not gonna take it because I'm done for the day. Here are my 3 losses. 1, 2, 3. All 3 of them shots. Just not able to get in. All 3 of them were losses, were entry, SL. That's it. Nothing in between. Entry, SL. Entry, bit of it going down, SL. That's it. Yeah. So I will journal this and show it to you in Notion just in a moment. So here it is. I guess these were the results for Tuesday, right? Monday was something else. Yeah, in Tuesday. So I will call this to be the trading day. Today, this is the end of it, right? And it seems like that the price is just doing what it's doing. So yeah, I'll end the day here. Bye now.